Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo-Olu inaugurates local government renewed hope coordinators. Lagos State government carries out health screening for commercial drivers, and Lagos State government launches biogas plant in Ketu-Ikosi fruit market. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has given out brand new cars to local government renewed hope coordinators for easy movement across communities in passing the message of renewed hope in the state. Now, Governor Sanwo-Olu made the announcement at the inauguration ceremony of local government renewed hope coordinators in Ikeja. He reiterated the mandate of enhancing public participation and governance and improving policy awareness of President Bola Tinubu at the grassroots level.
Members of the All Progressives Congress converged on Ikeja, Lagos for the inauguration ceremony of local government renewed hope coordinators for Lagos State. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy, Quadri Hamzat, members of the Governor's Advisory Council are all here for one purpose, which is to achieve the renewed hope movement at the grassroots.
Renewed Hope is designed as a national movement of engagement, sensitization, and responsibility, one that must be felt at the grassroots, not just discussed at the center. The coordinators, you are to disseminate all the achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to all the local governments of the state. You are the face of the renewed hope at the grassroots. But your road does not stop at sensitization, enlightenment of the immense achievements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. One of the most remarkable dimensions of this movement is its contribution to national and community security. The Renew Hope ambassadors have been empowered to support security agencies through community-level, timely, non-classified intelligence, citizen-driven information that helps with early detection, rapid response, and crime prevention. When we see something, you say something, so it can be sorted promptly.
APC ambassadors from the Southwest region reaffirmed their readiness to educate citizens about the achievements of President Bola Tinubu and the mandate of renewed hope.
Our assignment as Renewed Hope ambassadors is to go around the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and let people know the good work that Mr. Governor have done. We are ready, we are set, and this is the commitment.
In Ondo State, we are doing very well to carry this message to the nooks and crannies of the state to make sure that everybody is involved. Our Obas are being sensitized, everybody is market women, students, children, NURTW, everybody we are sensitizing to make sure that we preach the Renew Hope message so that everybody will know what Mr. President has done, what Mr. President is doing, and what Mr. President will still do.
I don't need to be enumerating the wonderful things Asiwaju is doing, but for Lagosians in particular, look at the coastal road. That's the 8th wonder of the world. By the time that project is completed, I want to see what will match it in Nigeria. And the new airport that is being constructed, the roads that are being connected all over the countries that are being constructed, concrete roads. Is it in the field of education? Is it in the field of industries, agriculture? We have to salute this great man who is doing wonderful things in the history of Nigeria.
Please, you have copies with you. Kindly read after me.
Next, the local government renewed hope coordinators take their oath of allegiance.
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Renew Hope Agenda ambassadors in Lagos State, that as the coordinator for, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the terms of reference of my appointment. in the group. So help me God.
Governor Sanwo-Olu presents letters of appointment and APC flags to the 20 APC local government coordinators for Lagos.
Honorable Nasiruddin Bashir, Honorable Nuruddin Bashir, Ikeja local government. Comrades Japheth Odesoya, Ikorodu local government. Babalawo. Honorable Salami Yinusa Kolawole, Koshofe local government. And next is Mr. Rashid Olatunde Giwa, Lagos Island local government.
Honorable Dr. Adebayo Adefuye, Lagos Mainland local government. Honorable Emmanuel Bamigboye, Mushin local government. The representative of Ikorodu local government.
Odeyemi Odesoya, Japheth.
We have not started campaign. This is no campaign, but we have been charged to engage in evangelism like Jesus charged his disciples. And to that extent, we go from all crannies and crews, woro si woro, koro si koro, láti polongo gbogbo ohun tí Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed ti ṣe. And I want to assure you that before you did this, you did your due diligence. We are not going to disappoint. I say this on behalf of all other colleagues that we assure you, rest assured, we will deliver.
Governor Sanwo-Olu says the program has nothing to do with campaign, but an activation of like minds in APC. He also used the opportunity to reel out some of the infrastructure projects implemented by the president and donates brand new vehicles to the state coordinators.
It's an activation of a slogan called the Renewed Hope Ambassadors. And they've explained to us that these Renewed Hope Ambassadors is a coming together that have chosen to populate, to let people be aware. It's an awareness conversation of what Mr. President, our sitting president, our current president, the leader of our time, our Okonomo that we borrowed the entire nation from Lagos, on what he has promised Nigerians and what he is doing. In Obaja now, Abibeko, they just want to go out with their flag. You can see their flag. There is not any logo in their flag. They are going from neighborhood to neighborhood. They are going from area to area to let people be aware of what this man is doing, the commitments he has given, and all of the things that he has doing. If I start to tell you what he has doing, and hello, that I know, that I'm aware of, we will not live here today. But the Renewed Hope Ambassadors have chosen a coordinator. They have chosen their leaders at the local government, which they will further populate. They've said they will even go to the ward. They will go to the polling unit. It is a choice. And it's a choice that we need to respect and work with. As your governor today, just as a demonstration, just as a little demonstration of my own appreciation of this Renewed Hope Ambassador, each of those 20 local government coordinators, they will be receiving a brand new vehicle so that they can go around and be announcing the announcement and be telling the people, Tombari, where Emma Wo, Renewed Hope, Loambel, Cotton Sheni, Cotton Oma Sheni, Abibeko, by my Sheni.
Over 4 million APC party faithful now have a major duty of enlightening their locality about government policies at the federal and state levels.
Lagos State government has commenced a comprehensive health and safety screening intervention for commercial drivers in the state. The Senior Special Assistant on Transportation, Mr. Hassan Adekoya, who flagged off the exercise in the Apapa area of the state, says the initiative is part of government's efforts towards curbing incessant accidents in the state, and 10,000 drivers are expected to benefit from the program.
In a push to cut down road crashes and restore safety on Lagos roads, the Lagos State government is training 10,000 drivers with special focus on truck and articulated vehicle operators who dominate major highways and industrial corridors.
Our drivers are the backbone of our transport system. When the drivers are healthy and alert, our roads are safer and our economy is stronger. Through drug testing, substance abuse awareness, eye examination and free eye corrective, we are protecting not just drivers but lives. We target 10,000 drivers to benefit from the initiative here today. The program demonstrates the government that is committed to prevention, safety and human dignity.
Our duty every year is to train, retrain and recertify drivers for safety on Lagos road. People believe drivers are just common elements in society. Are we? No. Drivers are powerful. Yes or no? Because without movement, you cannot achieve anything.
Beyond steering and braking, the program looks at the driver behind the wheel. Participants undergo eye tests and free medical screenings and are issued corrective lenses where needed.
So when you have a forward-looking governor and you can see the interest the governor has taken in the health and safety of the populace. So we saw that this is the kind of government we need to partner with, and especially for truck drivers, maritime drivers, we saw that this is an initiative that collaborates with our own impact here in Nigeria. That is why we are collaborating with the government of Lagos State, yes.
There's a strong awareness on substance abuse, warning drivers against alcohol and drug use that impair judgment and reaction time on busy roads. A boss of the road union reiterates this message.
And then you know that just like our honorable said, that the protection we're talking about here now is not just for the drivers, it's for the society, every one of us. When a driver is traveling, he has passengers in his vehicle. So whatever happens does not only affect the driver, it goes a long way even to affect the passengers.
I want all drivers here to please, the MD people have been saying something here. The last one, everyone has been saying their own mind about drivers' behavior. I want to appeal to drivers, please, let us stop drinking when we are driving. Smoking is bad. Drinking is also bad. Please, let us appreciate what the executive governor of Lagos State have done for us. We have free glasses today now, which is the fourth governor to do that as far as Lagos State is concerned.
Participants share their excitement about this opportunity, the first of such carried out by Emi administration in Lagos State.
We so much believe that in whatever Lagos State put their hand, always come with success. And by inviting drivers to this place and have discussion with them and have one benefit or the other, in fact, is very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. Because those that are not here The people that are here, we are here, we are the one to tell the drivers that this is the marvelous job the Lagos State Governor Olusola Sanwo-Olu is doing.
The Lagos State government describes the initiative as preventive, not punitive, aimed at saving lives, improving professionalism, and ensuring that every truck on Lagos roads is driven by a fit, trained, and responsible driver.
Now let's turn our attention to waste to wealth. This time, the Lagos State government has taken a major step towards sustainable waste management and clean energy generation with the launch of a Biodigester plant at Ketu-Ikosi Fruit Market. The State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, who unveiled the plant, says the initiative is designed to convert organic waste into biogas for cooking and electricity, improve sanitation, and support climate action in the state. Here's how it went.
Ketu-Ikosi Fruit Market is the first beneficiary of a biodigester plant provided by the Lagos State government and its partners to convert waste into energy and wealth. Sorry, sir.
So when the champions bring the fruit from the market, this is the first place it comes to. This is the first place that the fruit comes to. They will wash all the fruits and cut them into bits. So from the cutting, it goes into the grinder, we grind it, and then we move it into this mixer. While we are mixing, we are also testing the finish of what we have
The launch of the biodigester facility at the Ketu Fruit Market is the reason for this gathering by stakeholders in the environment sector and government officials from the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources who have come to hand over a tested and trusted plant that will convert fruit waste into valuable resources.
This achievement then represents a major step forward in our collective pursuit of environmental sustainability, renewable energy, and the conversion of waste into wealth. On behalf of the entire project team, our dedicated partners, and the vibrant community of Ikosi, I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Your presence here today is powerful testament to your commitment to innovation, sustainable development, and the importance of collaborative efforts in addressing challenges facing our state. These projects represent the power of innovation, collaboration, and technology. It will convert organic waste into clean cooking gas and electricity for our home and organic fertilizer for our farms. In doing so, it promotes healthier living conditions, reduces deforestation, and empowers our local economy.
At C40, we've actually been in existence from 2005 and over 20 years. And basically, our main mandate is actually to look to ensure that as we engage the cities, we actually are able to drive the Paris Declaration of ensuring that we don't go beyond the 1.5 degrees centigrade in terms of heat increase. But unfortunately, if you look at the track record now, as per 2024, we failed because the global heat was actually in some areas going to 2.3 degrees centigrade. And so that actually is a challenge for us to do more, especially ensuring that we are focusing on driving projects that actually help us to address the climate change issues. In Africa, where I actually have the jurisdiction, I actually work with around 14 cities in Africa. And the state of Lagos is actually their biggest. And I'm glad and privileged to be part of this partnership. For us, as we stand here today, I'm very proud because it's truly a symbol by saying that we can actually turn waste into wealth. And for us, that's our mantra. How do we work with African-grown solutions to actually transform and give and address the African agenda? And so for us as C40, we say under the leadership of the local government, we work to ensure that we are encouraging local solutions and focusing on partnerships. And there's no greater illustration of partnerships, Commissioner, than looking around the room right now, because we are proud to be associated. I told the peers earlier that to me this exemplifies partnerships, because as you look around here, it is not us who have done it alone, but under the leadership of the state government. And so we truly appreciate the leadership and the direction that we have got and received.
The project is part of the state government strategy towards addressing organic waste mismanagement, provide alternative source of energy, and reduce environmental pollution.
We in Lagos State have recognized that waste is a resource. By managing our waste in this manner, we're strengthening public health and sanitation in our markets, and we're advancing our shift to a climate-smart and accountable waste management system. This project takes organic market waste that would otherwise end up in the drains or illegal dumps or on culverts. If you look at Ikorodu Road, you constantly see Loma trucks clearing waste from the road. That is an aberration. We don't want that. And that's why we have this project as an in situ means of treating waste right in the market. So that's number one, treating our waste in place and not dumping on the road. Second, this project is directly related to public health and quality of life. Markets are engines of livelihood, but they can become pressure points for sanitation when organic waste accumulates. So many of us are dependent on the market, not just because we buy and sell there. We buy our food there and we eat. We don't want our markets to be filthy. Therefore, we must have a very, very modern and good means of treating that waste.
So currently what we have is a system deployed that utilizes about 500 kilograms of waste per day. To just simplify it, the system takes this waste, and once the waste is in the system, and by the way, that's the hard part, for you to process and put the waste in the system. The easy part is for you to switch on your light and switch on your cooking stove. Before now, Honorable Commissioner, this site was a mess. If you had come here, it was a scene waiting for a disaster to happen. But again, like I did mention, thanks again to the funding from C40, and before I forget, our very able market engager, FABES International, they were handy, able to mobilize, and we've been able to deliver.
Ikosi Sherry Local Council Development Area welcomed the initiative.
This decision affirms that Ikosi Sherry SCDA is firmly positioned within the broader vision of a modern, climate-resilient Lagos. As a local government, we remain committed to supporting projects that protect our environment.
The State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources says the project will offer economic benefit for traders and also solve waste solution for Lagos markets.
This project today transforms a long-standing problem into a practical solution. Instead of rotting in dumps, organic waste from this Ikosi fruit market will now be converted into a clean, sustainable biogas for cooking and electricity. At the same time, it will produce nutrient-rich organic fertilizer that can be used for our farms. This is circular economy in action. Closing the loop, reducing emissions, creating value, and improving livelihoods. This facility will systematically collect the market's organic waste and feed it into the anaerobic digester. In this controlled environment, natural bacteria will break down the waste without oxygen to produce the biogas, and in doing so, carry out a remarkable process of biological transformation that yields two invaluable products, the biogas and the biofertilizer. This biogas will be used for electricity and cooking gas while the quality of organic fertilizer can be packaged and sold back to our local farmers. This will strengthen the resilience of our food system by improving our soil, closing the nutrient loop, and promoting sustainable agriculture.
Converting waste to energy is also part of government's plan to transit from linear waste system into a sustainable method.
Waste is not waste, but waste is a resource. That is the message. We generate 13,000 tons. If we don't start using this kind of approach, most of those waste will end up on our landfills. How about the methane gas generated? That is also poisonous. These are things that we're not talking about. Why do we seek to decommission Olusosun? Because we have these plans in the pipeline and we are seeking to implement them. Waste to energy on a lighter, this is a lighter one, and the bigger scale is coming up. Waste to wealth is coming up. Combustible waste is being taken by Lafarge, and we're just taking it bit by bit.
The Lagos State government says plans are on the way to roll out more biodigester plants across its 35 markets and ultimately include household waste separation to achieve a cleaner metropolis.
So this is where we call it a day on this week's edition of the program, Dateline Lagos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Remember, obey all state laws, live a healthy life, but most importantly, be the best in whatever you do. Till next time, it's bye for now.